Hey everyone, BadGamer1284 here. For those of you who actually stream on Twitch, you may have noticed that the host notification when people host your channel is no longer working. What's a workaround for that? I'll show you right now. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is head over to rainmaker.gg. That's a website. You can check it out. You're going to start off with the dashboard, sign in or connect with your Twitch when you get here, so that way it's linked to your Twitch account. But on the left-hand side, we're going to go down to what's called chat. We'll click on chat, and it'll take us to this page right here. We're going to select alerts and make sure host is turned on. I happen to have all of this turned on. You don't need it for what we're doing today. As long as you make sure host is turned on, you can also edit this if you want. It says thank you for hosting the channel, comma, and then the code for tagging the user on Twitch that hosted your channel. So that's the first thing we're going to want to make sure that we do. What I recommend from there is actually highlighting thank you for hosting, or hosting the channel, or maybe the entire phrase, copying that with Control-C. And now for the next step. So the next thing we're going to want to use is Touch Portal. For those of you who don't know what Touch Portal is, it basically allows you to turn any cell phone into a stream deck, which basically means that you can use your phone to control your stream, and it's really cool. It's also free, and I'll put a link to it right in the description so that you can download it on your computer. You can also find it on Google Play or also on the Apple App Store if you want to put it on your phone. So the next thing we're going to do is create from here a button that we're going to use to control what we want it to control. So we're actually going to click on here, and then on event is what we're going to click on event. And then we're going to scroll down and we're going to look for Twitch. So one of the things you're going to want to make sure that you do is link your Twitch to your Touch Portal. Okay? And there's a lot of videos out there showing you how to do that. I'm not going to waste time doing that today. But link your Twitch, scroll down into your Twitch, and you're going to see all of these different options right here. Okay? So on event, we want the green stuff right here. On chat message event is what we want. I'll click on that. And then you can select everyone here. I don't think it works unless you do that. Keep it as contains. And then we're just going to Control-V paste. Thank you for hosting the channel. Okay. Now that that part's done, we're going to leave that for a second. And then we're going to pop into our OBS. Okay, now with OBS open, we're going to add a source. So we're going to go to our first scene. I'm just going to keep it as scene 1. We're going to go to source. We're going to add a media source. So I've already created a video that will allow people to know when when someone's hosted the channel, so it'll pop up. So we're just going to navigate to the video that I had created already, and then once we got the video in here, we're going to click OK, and we're going to play it back. So there you go, you can see that. Now we don't want it to be this big when we're going to be using it as a notification. So what I want to do, I'm going to just for now, I'm going to actually have it set up to loop. Excuse, move that just so that we can continue to see it. And I'm actually going to add something to this. I'm going to add an alpha filter. So I'm going to right click, go to filters, and I'm going to add image mask blend. And I have one that I created that if you want a copy of that, let me know, but I got it called text overlay. I'm just going to throw that in there, and I'm going to select alpha channel, and as you can see, it's right there. So it actually just basically took it and allowed only the let's go thanks for hosting part. Now what I want to do is make sure that I remember this scene here as a nested scene. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to click play, or add, sorry. I'm going to add a new scene. I'm not going to name it right now, it doesn't really matter. This is where I would be playing my game. So just to create some kind of a transparency or some kind of a look behind, I'm going to add this. This would basically be essentially my stream, either me or my game, right? So it's either going to be a just chatting scene or it's going to be me playing a game scene. And then I'm going to add a source. The source I'm going to add is a scene. I'm going to add that scene that I just created right there. This is now the notification. Now I can press and hold Alt to crop this because of course we want this cropped. And then we'll resize it to to fit where we want it to go. So I'm just going to recrop, crop, and crop. Definitely want it up near the top as a notification, maybe right about here. So that's where I want my notification to pop up when I'm streaming. So now what I want to do is go back to scenes, into scene 1. Let's just block out this source for now so that it's no longer showing up. So if we go back to scene 2, it's gray. Oh wait, you know what? We should actually go back, turn off loop as well. We no longer need loop. We got it put in place where we want it to be. All as well. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is go back into our touch portal where we have our on event already set up. And we're going to scroll and look for OBS. In OBS, we're going to go with set or source visibility, sorry. We're going to go with show or scene 1, or the first scene that we made. Or sorry, our second scene, because this is where we're going to be, in the game. The first scene was our nested scene. And then we are going to select scene. Now we're going to actually add another thing to this. We know that that video is about 8 seconds long. So now we're going to go up here and we're going to type in wait for timer. We're going to change this to 8, change milliseconds to seconds. And then we're going to come back to OBS and then source visibility again. Hide, scene 2, source is scene. Now we're going to take these 3 actions right here, control, click them all, copy them, go over to on pressed, right click and paste them, make sure they're all in order, show, wait, hide, good. Now we're going to name this post notification. Okay, now we can actually make it look a little bit pretty. We'll put it up on the top there, go into an icon. Let's see, it's going to be that. Let's do a little house. Let's change the background, make it a little bit colorful. Let's go with a green here, and a dark blue here. There we go. And then click save. All right, so then we're going to come into our OBS, and where we got the scene right now is set to not visible. We're going to Control V, enter. And when we do that, it's going to actually trigger that to pop up. So what will happen now is when someone hosts your channel, it will allow that comment to come in. Thank you for hosting the channel, comma, so-and-so. And then, boom, Touch Portal will automatically pop that scene as a source up for your viewers to see. You'll also see in the chat who it was that hosted the channel. And in the event it doesn't work, because we're using Touch Portal, we can actually pull that up on our phones, tap on the button ourselves manually to launch that same notification. And so just like that, you're able to create a new notification for when somebody hosts your channel on Twitch, even though right now, as it stands, those notifications are not available on Twitch. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below, or click on the link in the description to join the Discord and let me know there, and I'll do everything I can to help you out. Also, don't forget to make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. And consider clicking on follow on Twitch as well. If you want to join the Twitch community, you can go ahead and click on the link down below to follow me on Twitch. Really hope this video has been helpful for you, and look forward to seeing what kind of notifications you come up with. If you want access to anything I created here today, join the Discord. All files will be available to everybody in the Discord free of charge. I hope this helps. We'll see you on Twitch.